that I was tipping. Use a motherfucking life. I ain't ripping Mississippi. Use a motherfucking life. I ain't ripping Mississippi. Use a motherfucking life. I ain't ripping Mississippi. What you know about it?
Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of the Still Make Noise podcast.
Hey.
Who you is?
I'm Miss Ames.
I'm Haley.
I'm Adrian.
Wow, this is definitely a change.
I'm Adrian because it went on my face. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It was to the camera, not y'all.
Yeah, we're getting used to the new camera, y'all. So
Yeah.
New setup, new everything.
Yeah.
So.
it's
The
supposed
new.
to be detecting our faces. Get off me. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, we're gonna kick it off with check-ins. Who wanna go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Real quick, just an 8. I'm tired. It's been a long week, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm about a 8 too.
8.
Yeah. Same thing. Same reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I say 8.
Come on, 8.
8. I mean, it's honestly not a lot going on right now. Just tired. You
Yeah.
know, we working ladies, tired.
It's getting a little humid in here too.
It is. The AC cut off. I think. She right.
Ooh.
But yeah, I mean, not much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All right.
it.
Well, I guess we'll get going straight into this topic now.
Yeah.
Because I know some things haven't really changed from last week's episode.
Hey, that's
We looking
that's
real-
not y'all business.
We looking real familiar.
Real familiar.
It's not y'all business.
Don't know
But
that's you.
But we're here.
We're here and we're giving y'all the content.
Yes. So I think I'll go ahead and tip on toe into the groupie chat. All right. This week on the group chat, we're going to talk about being black while in office in the corporate landscape. And the reason why I want to bring this topic to the forefront is because last week I have a friend at work. We're literally the only 2 little chocolate chips in our office. And I literally walked in one day and saw my team. Mind you, I'm the only black person on my side of the building and on my team. So it really frustrated me that I walked in and saw my team in a meeting without me, and it triggered me.
Did they not email you? Was this an official meeting or this
No,
was a side
it was just
conversation?
it was a side conversation.
Okay.
And I literally rushed to my computer to check my calendar to see if I missed a meeting or something, and I didn't. They were just
This is like first thing in the morning.
first thing in the morning. And when I tell you that literally shifted my whole vibe for the entire day. And honestly, I was telling her, it's like, I'm just mad at the fact that I have to worry about things like this.
Yeah, because it could have been nothing.
It could have been nothing, but
The optics.
But the optics of it and just being black, you never know what's
Yeah.
being
Be
talked
something
about.
Mhm.
And so I'm just like, why is it that I have to always look over my shoulder and just there are just other things that people don't talk about being black in the corporate space
Yeah.
that I want us to get into today. So what is y'all's experience? Are y'all the only black person? Do you see yourselves at work? How is that going for y'all?
I'm not the only black person at my company. We actually are pretty diverse.
Yeah. That's
Now,
good.
clearly, we're outnumbered.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Of course.
We're a minority.
Yeah.
We're the minority. But I will say that doesn't change how I feel sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Even you just telling that story of walking in and your team having a side conversations. I will have coworkers around me break off and have side conversation. I hear whispers, and sometimes I can't help but to think, are they talking about me?
Yeah.
Did I do something
Yeah.
that made them go off and whisper?
Because they're not going to tell you.
Because they're not
It's
going to
too
tell
late.
you. So I do have like moments like that, or like moments of kind of questioning like my outer appearance too, even though clearly nobody has said anything to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have moments, and I'm a very expressive person. Let me start there. So I express myself through my appearance a lot. Like, as you can see, I got red hair right now.
Mm-hmm. Eating.
But I like, I be feeling like I have to tone down in that certain situation because I'm going to come off as a
You don't want to be too loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of want to, that's the way of putting it. I honestly go into work with the thought of, let me keep my head in the sand.
And that even that is not okay. And we can
And
get
that's
into
not
that.
okay. And I shouldn't have to feel like that.
Because that's not what they do.
Exactly. Not even in the sense of that. We can't even go to work and put our head down because then they automatically assume there's something wrong with us. We got an attitude. We don't want to talk to them. We don't like them. When it's genuine, I just want to come in and not talk today. Like, I don't like the pressure of the fact that I have to come in and be, hi, I have to be the likable black person.
Yes.
And this is not directed to anybody specifically, but
No,
this
no,
is
no.
just something that I've experienced. I'm seeing other people experience.
What about you, Adrian?
It's a handful. It's a decent amount of us. Like you said, we're still outnumbered, but my workplace is pretty diverse. I think, but we are the minority, especially in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, in Texas, period. Not enough of us in leadership, for sure.
Yes.
That's where I do kind of see, like, this could use some work in leadership. But I do think my office is a little bit more, like, my corporate office is a little bit more relaxed than, like, most. So I did get those feelings when I would see people in meetings sometimes. It'd be like, are they talking about me? Is this about me? I guess I honestly think I just stopped giving a fuck. Like, I'm at that point where I just don't care anymore because I'm doing the same thing y'all doing. So it's like,
But we can't.
I'm to the point where I don't care.
We can't. We
I
literally
mean,
can't.
I know, but I just don't care.
Cause the bare minimum I'm trying to figure out how I can be smart. Cause offices and businesses, they check social media and stuff. But you literally can't. What was we talking about? I lost my thought that fast.
Being
Lord.
mediocre.
Being mediocre. We can't be mediocre because their mediocre is seen as the standard. What we do, we have to go higher and above because us just doing what they do is never enough because they're going to find an issue with it.
I'm so glad you said that because that's how I feel. But nothing. I don't even know where that stems from. Like feeling like we have to be
Because we had to fight
that
to get where
way.
we are. We shouldn't be there. In their eyes, we're not supposed to be there.
And that's how I feel, at work. And this isn't just even my current position, but anytime I'm at work, I always feel like I have to go above and beyond. Because like you said, if I just do the standard or be mediocre or just getting by, they're going to look at me and be like, oh, she lazy. She ain't never doing her work. She ain't never doing what she's supposed to do. But say our
counterpart.
lighter, clear-colored counterparts. It's different.
Why we smell the same
I mean,
at the same
'cause I'm
time?
It's different for them. They're not going to be looked
Yeah.
at as that. So I always feel like I have to bust my ass to prove that I have the right to be here.
Yeah. And you know where this stems from? I sometimes ask myself, am I here because y'all needed to fill a quota?
I've definitely asked myself that.
Yeah.
And so in me, I do the bare minimum. I'm not gonna lie. I do what is asked of me and I don't do anything more. I make sure my work is done. I make sure it's accurate, but that's all you get out of me. But it took me, I had to get to that space because at one point in time I was doing the most, staying after or doing the extra, but for a number of reasons of the company I'm currently at is why I stopped caring. But in doing the bare minimum, I'm still getting like you're doing such a great job. Like, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Like, we're so happy, proud of you. So I'm just like, am I just here? Like, because they fired other people for doing less. They fired other people for doing less.
Maybe you're just likable
Boom.
because that's how you survive.
Boom. And that's where my balance is. Like, I'm going to do my work. I'm going to do the bare minimum. But, I mean, I feel like, as y'all know, my personality is just naturally, like,
Bubbly.
Yeah. So, I feel like that is what saves me. So, it's like, okay, y'all want to get this bubbly personality? I'm not going to be overworked. Like, period.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. And I'm the same way. I've literally perfected how to survive in that space and be me, but not be me at
Yeah.
the same time. Be me enough to where they're comfortable. There's no issues. I'm not ruffling no feathers. And I'm versed in what they talk about so I can be in conversations and stuff like that. And I will say, in my personal experience, I do have a great team. I am in a great environment, but I do notice when I step outside of our little circle and I go into other parts of the office,
different.
the way they look at me as if like, why are you here?
Really?
Like,
Wow.
and I'm just now like thinking. I just started thinking about this the other day, because I like really focused. Because the way the conference rooms are, they're clear, so you can see. I was literally walking by, and I'm just being me, and I just the way they looked at me, it just makes me question, like, should I be here? Like, is this the right environment for me? And even just, why is this a thing? Like, why does all of this stems back to like racism and just classism and the hierarchy of just people, and the fact that I'm just as good as you, if not better than you.
Yeah.
And this is what I get. And then let's not even get into how we get paid.
Ooh, pennies, sorrows,
That's
Prayers. Like, and a lot of people don't even realize that racism and your skin color affects your salary, because they can decide how much they want to pay you, and you either take it or you not. And so sometimes I question, is what I'm getting paid right now based off of this?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard not to,
because there's
think
always a
about it.
range.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely always a range.
But that's why I'm an ask. Even though they kind of like
You gonna
encourage
ask HR?
you, not HR, but like people around. You know, once you get comfortable enough with them.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Start
like,
asking
I love how
what
we keep saying them, like like them.
Well, I'm saying people in general, like
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna lie, like they encourage us to not talk about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you think we doing it?
No.
No.
And you know why? It's because they don't want you to find out that you getting something that somebody else not getting, or that
Exactly.
you not getting what they get.
And which is different. Like if somebody has their masters, you know, they have more
The
years of
qualifications, the
experience. Like
credentials.
that's different.
Yeah.
But but nah. So I'm gonna ask. Like I like to know the information.
Yeah. Because why are you 24, 23 straight out of college and you over me? Like I report to you.
Oh, it's plenty of that at my job right now. They actually just what's today? Saturday?
Mhm.
Saturday.
Yesterday? No, Thursday.
Mhm.
They brought in. I mean, I get it. We have like a training program, and I get that they encourage like college seniors or newly graduated college students to apply for it. But they brought on a new girl Thursday, and once she's done with her few weeks of training, she will be over me. Granted, I'm gonna be the one to help train her.
I love how we looked at the camera. I hope the camera caught all of us.
I'm gonna be the one to help train this new trainee, and when she completes
Bachelor's
her,
only, or she got her master's.
I'm pretty sure it's just her bachelor. She's a baby. She's a baby.
I've been in that situation too.
Same.
Literally training
And
somebody to be.
I get it. I get she's gonna be fast tracked because she's in the program. I understand how the program works, but don't overlook your employees that's been in roles for a year and a half, 2 years that y'all go to train these new people when it comes to the promotion.
And you know what you need to do? Notate that you trained at her. You trained, not trained it, trained her.
Train her, training several other people.
Notate all
And
of
one-
that and bring it up. And if they don't come correct, when it comes time for those raises and talking about your performance and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it's time to go. Honestly, it's time to go now for all of us, really. But
Yeah, but it's just, and then just going back to being likable.
yeah,
I mean, that's really what's gonna get us.
yeah. Can we get into
Community.
etiquette and like our hair and the way we dress
Oh
and
yes,
stuff
yeah.
like that?
Let's please
Because
get
I
into
have
that.
a little mini story, because I know we all have something to say about it. When I graduated and got my first job and moved to Dallas, my mom and my sister literally tag teamed and went off on me because I wanted to start my first day with my natural hair out, because I just went natural. And they're like, no, you need to put a wig on. You need to look like this. They gonna fire you. You're not even gonna make it through your first 90 days. And like, I'm literally crying because I'm like, this is a different world. Y'all are in an old mindset. Like, it's different. I can do this. And so I ended up putting a wig on just because they kind of
It's gonna
got
get
to
in your
me in a
head.
sense. And when I got to the job, when I say higher up black women had their natural hair out, I was really the minority with a wig on. Like all the black women. And it was like, why do we have to care about that type of stuff?
Why
We
do
definitely
we?
do though, because even I was
go
just gonna say, even in interviewing, like I've been locked and braided and protective styled all year, but every time I feel like it's time to interview, I feel like I need a wig on.
Same.
Yeah.
Like, I
instantly go
feel
to
like
it.
I
and
have
it,
to
it
have a
has to
wig
be
on.
a simple black wig. It can't be Cause y'all know I love me a wig,
Mm-hmm.
and I love some
Obviously.
color. But when it comes to interview, I switch them out so quick.
Yep, has to be a
I got
simple,
I got an interview wig.
Yes,
Designated.
What's
for
her
that stuff.
name?
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Yeah.
but
She's short and she black.
yeah, like, you know, work appropriate, because that's what has always been drilled into us. And I am happy that it is like changing and that it looks differently now. But it's that's a lot of unlearning to do, because
It
like you
is.
said, it was pushed into our parents, that generation, about people above us. Because I want to get my hair locked. Like, I want to lock my hair. I tell y'all
And
that
it's
all
gonna
the
look
time.
so good.
It is gonna look good.
But I guess that's something I gotta think about. You
They
know,
created a law for us to protect us.
That shit
That
don't
says a
mean
lot. I know, but just the fact
It
that
don't.
they
It had to
create,
get to there.
it had to
Yeah.
get to the point where they had to create a law for us just to wear our natural hair out at work. That's sad.
That is very
And then even when we do, or even when we change our hairstyles, I'm so sick of going to work and people, oh my God, your hair. Oh my God. The sign that both of y'all did right now.
That's why when we had when everybody came back to the office for the first time since COVID, when we had like a big like floor meeting where everybody I stepped in the circle and I said, my name's Haley. I said, I don't have no profile picture up on Teams, but I'm gonna let y'all know right now, every time you see me, I'm gonna have a different hairstyle. And everybody laughed, and I'm like, I'm dead ass.
No, literally,
Dead ass.
I literally
Like, literally every time you see
said
me.
whenever they compliment a hairstyle, I said, don't get used to it. It's gonna change.
Yeah.
Thank you though.
My boss, I wore my brown wig the other day only because I was washing the ginger.
I like that name.
No, her name Ariel, but I was watching her. So I wore my brown one, and she was like, "Hey, I love your hair." It's like, it ain't gonna look like this next week. And she laughed. and
I
was
don't know
like,
why we be quick to say that, because I'm
Dead
quick
ass.
to
I
say
guess
that.
just to like not have that expectation,
Like,
but I'm
don't.
not gonna lie, that shit that irritate me.
It is
like,
irritating because you don't have to say nothing about my hair.
And it's to the point where I hope go ahead, but the week before I get it done, hey, I'm getting my hair done this weekend, so y'all gonna see something different, and then they be excited.
The thing that I hate the most is when they say, "I wish I could wear my hair like that."
Or how long did that take?
in which I try to have patience, because they are ignorant to our hair, because it's so different than theirs.
Yes.
And they don't know how it works. And so I try to have patience and, you know, educate or whatever, to a point though, because at a certain
Ignorance
point,
is bliss.
it's not your business. If your hair can't do it, then why do you care?
Just say you like it and move on.
Literally, like, that's it.
Just say, "Girl, you
like, that
cute."
looks really nice
Or
on you.
like we
Like,
said on the last episode, shut the fuck up.
right? Like, or I mean, I don't. If you want to compliment it, if you truly think it looks good, I don't mind you complimenting. Like, I love that look on you. Like, that
Yeah,
style is
just say
really
that
cute
looks
on
on
you.
you.
And I'm gonna say thank you, and we're moving on. But because I had to deal with this last week, do not come and put your crusty, ashy, wrinkly, probably not washed hands in my fucking head. Don't do that.
Look at the camera, girl.
Don't do that. Cause that's a whole other thing. But
That
like,
pisses me off, too.
don't be comfortable enough.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not touching your hair. Like, I don't want to touch. I don't want to touch that.
There's nothing else.
So it's like, don't
And
touch
then nothing
mine.
against your hair. I just
Nothing
don't
against-
touch your hair. I don't want to
I
touch
don't just be
wanna
walking up
touch it.
touching people's
Why
hair.
not? hygiene and stuff.
Why
I don't
are
know
you
that.
in my bubble anyway?
Yeah.
Like,
But I
just
think they
don't be-
do that kind of stuff to try to get closer to us, or I don't.
Because you know
for
what?
them.
We
They do
want
it
to
for
be
them.
likable to them, and they want to seem cool to us.
I don't
And-
care.
and
Sometimes they
girl.
go overboard to be woke.
Overcompensate.
Overcompensate.
Yes,
like, I'm
their-
one of the
their
good ones.
ancestors.
I'm one of the
Yeah,
good ones.
exactly.
And you're doing that to make yourself feel better, because I'm not even thinking about that.
And
Girl, I'm
guess
thinking
what?
about the
You're
check. I'm here
you
to work
just-
and clock out. You're doing this,
I
saying
don't
this to make
care.
you feel better, sis.
And that's why I don't buy
Say
it.
that again.
Because, baby,
I don't care.
You're doing it to make yourself feel better.
Because you're
Because you know I'm uncomfortable.
That's a
No.
word.
Because you're uncomfortable.
you're
honestly,
uncomfortable.
I'm here. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm doing what I know what I need to do. I know I'm on this job killing it. I know I'm one asset. You're uncomfortable with me being here. You trying to make yourself
And then guess
comfortable by
what?
getting
They
cool
feel
with me.
bad for their uncomfortability. And I'm
And
sure that's not a
your
word.
problem.
No,
it
it
is
is.
today.
It is.
It's
It
a
is
word today.
That's baby. That's on
And
you. That ain't got
so,
nothing to do with me.
we both at work triggered.
triggered.
But I will say I have been fortunate enough to have coworkers where I have been able to just like, flow and relate with
Same.
them.
No,
and not
same.
force it.
Same. Well,
'Cause
I
it's
don't-
definitely, it's
Yeah.
definitely not everybody.
It's not.
Yeah, no, it's
a,
not.
It's a handful and a select
Yeah.
few that are like that. But it's just like you don't have to, like, I'm a human being just like you're a human being.
Yeah.
Like, if we relate, we relate. If we don't,
we
we
don't,
don't.
we don't.
It is fine. And I can, say good morning and move on.
Let's get to the day. What's on the to-do list?
Let's-
Literally.
'cause I'm
So we go
literally-
home.
So I can go home. I got
Because, baby, that's where I want to
other
be.
stuff on my
Because that's what I'm thinking
mind.
about.
I want to go
Yeah,
home.
I want to go home.
I want to go
And stop asking me what I'm doing on the
home.
weekends or what I'm doing on PTO.
Yeah.
Literally.
Don't
And
ask me.
this is the last thing, but this is something I'm noticing whenever I see put PTO on the calendar, and it's not just me they do it with, but I don't like people doing it in general. When you see PTO on the calendar, oh, what are you doing? Bitch, minding my business.
I do the same thing. I think sometimes that it's just like office conversation.
Or
though,
not even
like
that. Ask
small
me what
talk.
I do on the weekends. Girl,
I just
sometimes I took PTO because I just don't want to be here. Do I have to have a reason?
Mental health day.
yeah. It's just
I don't want to have to tell you what I did over the weekend because shit, I halfway remember.
I don't
even
on Monday
remember.
when they're like, "What did you do this week?" I'm like, "What did
I
you
don't.
do?"
I'm
What
I
did
did
you
chilling.
do?
something.
But no, going back to what Adrian said, like it will happen naturally. Like if you just click with your coworker or
Yeah.
who you work with, it will happen naturally. Like I feel like they be too in their heads of trying to, like you said, come off as cool or
And you can
Not
tell.
racist. Honestly.
Yeah,
Like, not
that's the
racist.
thing.
That's it.
yeah.
And you could tell who try too hard, and you could tell who the ones
Who
that are
is just-
actually cool.
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
you were just actually cool and flow, you would probably get to know that we like the same TV show. We like the same kind of
artists.
food. Like we like the same, like that kind of stuff.
And I will say,
It's in
not
your
to
head.
like jump on your point or say like it's something wrong with that, but that's when they do ask like what you're doing this weekend or some stuff. That's what I do think they may be trying to get to, like relating. Seeing even if you are sitting at home, oh, I just sat home and binged this TV show.
Mhm.
A lot of times they're
That
like,
will
oh,
come
I
up.
love that
That
show
should-
type
yeah.
thing. I just want to hit on one more thing.
Go ahead.
Do all white people look alike to y'all? I'm just asking because they don't to me. I feel like I can tell them apart pretty if I see you enough.
If I see you enough.
I'm sorry, my laugh is delayed. I'm sorry.
No, it's
because I had
okay.
to process this.
Because one thing that we did kind of have to deal with, like I really just dealt with the other day.
Oh, I know exactly what you about to say.
Well, I told you about a situation last week,
Yeah.
and that was with a coworker of mine, but it just happened with me the other day.
Okay.
So this lady, and I genuinely don't know who the fuck she thought I was because I'm the only black girl my height. I think it may be one more my skin color, but she thicker than me. Like she boom, boom, boom. Like she got body. And we don't look alike, and she don't wear glasses. So there's another black girl that sits beside me who wears glasses. She's shorter than me. She lighter than you.
Okay.
She has braids. But lady came up to me talking about something, and then she was like, oh, because we deal with RNs and stuff. That's not your candidate. I'm like, who did you think I was? Like, I don't know. But that's just something that, like, happens to me. But like you said, because it's not enough black women in your office, maybe you don't get confused. But that's something that, like, really irritates me because it's like,
They generalize this.
take the time out to actually, like, know my name and my face.
Yeah.
But I also sometimes generalize. Well, I would say, like, do we generalize them too, though?
I not on purpose. It's maybe if I see you enough times, I absolutely will not get you confused with somebody else.
Yeah.
But and you know what? I'm gonna even go far to say it's like a southern white women thing because they all tend to dress the same.
We learned that in college.
They all like as far as like stop like one little trend pickup, they all doing the same
Stanley
thing.
Cup.
Yeah.
All of them got the same damn pink Stanley Cup. A Stanley Cup.
It's a sneaker. I don't know the brand, but the
They all got the same with the little bead.
That's from the start. And be dirty as hell.
Dirty. They always dirty.
What sneaker y'all
But
talking about?
girl,
I don't know.
I don't know. We gotta show
Okay.
it to you.
I have to show you,
I'm weak
but-
that we.
Yeah.
So yeah, that might be where confusion come in. If I'm walking real fast and I see a brunette wearing this, and then
Yeah.
I might get you confused. But for the
But
most
I
part,
guess
no.
my thing is, I'm not going to say it.
No, I'm not
No.
gonna
They
say.
be both with saying it.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
like, hey, girl, or hey.
Yeah.
It's a general. What's up?
I do think my job is besides college, but I ain't really talk to them in college.
Nah.
I'm gonna stop saying them like that.
Yeah.
But I talked to who talked to me in college.
Same.
That's in general.
So I will say at this job, I have been not forced. I've had the opportunity to diversify my friend group.
Congratulations. I know it took you a while to do that.
It definitely did. It was real hard.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate it because, you know, I was just ignorant with it. You know,
Mhm.
like I don't know nothing about y'all for real. Cause like Greenville is 99% black. Like I tell y'all all the time. Like I've been around black people all my life. All I know is blackness.
Yeah, I'm a piggyback off of that.
So, I think we all, like you said, we're walking around with one type of mindset, and they're walking around with another type of mindset.
Mhm.
And some of them do have the wrong mindset, and them the ones that I stay away from.
A good majority of them.
Yep, like 95.
Yeah.
95. But for the ones that, you know, are cool and you can talk to and relate to, like, you know, I fucks with them.
I think for me, when I came into the corporate world, I diversified pretty quickly because, I mean, I had no choice. I needed friends. I just moved here. I don't know nobody. But I do think that there's another side to diversifying and making friends because they show you who they really are eventually because they know how to play a role. And then you just may be the black person they like. And you find out how they treat other black people that
Or
you're
how
friends
they feel
with.
about other black people.
And that's what I have an issue with.
You
And
just hit on
that's
something.
exactly, and that's when I have to cut you off. Because the thing is, I have friends now that are not black, and I love them to death. Like love them, like
Yeah.
my brunch girls. But you just have to be careful. And I hate that I have this thing of I don't trust them.
I feel
Because
that,
this
though.
world was created for your safety, not mine.
I
So
feel that.
I'll let you in, but don't think you're getting too close because
You're
I
not
don't
getting-
trust
yeah.
you. And I'm
Not
sorry.
all the way.
That's
But
just
that's reality.
I don't trust you. Even
That's
my
reality.
like
Because, like, you just said how they treat other black, like, people or coworkers, but black people, period.
Period.
Yeah.
Like, how you truly feel.
they like you,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but they may
don't
not
know.
like Keisha.
Mm-mm.
And they'll come to you and
Or
talk
the-
to you about
Or
Keisha.
DeAndre or Keyshawn.
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn, yeah.
Yeah. And that shit is not cool.
It's
You
not.
right.
It's
Because
not
I'm
cool.
closer to. I'm more like Keyshawn than you know.
Me and Keyshawn really be kicking about you?
They remind me of this video on Twitter. I saw that was like,
Or
at the
you
end
know
of-
somebody that's like Keyshawn that you hold dearly and love.
Yeah.
So it's like if you feel some type of way about them,
you gonna
then
feel some type of way.
Because, like I said, we put the work in to be likable.
Yeah. It just remind me of this video on Twitter. I don't know if y'all seen it, of these two black dudes up in Waffle House. Y'all know Waffle House fighting video. But they was fighting in Waffle House, and this white man came to like try to break it up, and he was like choking the other dude out. And so like the black dude was just fighting, you know, was breaking it up, and then they started getting on the white dude ass because like. And,
Like,
I
what
mean-
you doing?
and it's just like that's just a stupid video, but it does
Yeah.
remind you like we have our own internal like issues in our community, but at the end of the day, we
I
go
got
for
something
each
to say
other.
to that, too.
Yeah.
That's
We
crazy.
we
go-
here
we
for
for
each
each other,
other,
go hard for us.
especially in the corporate space because it's not enough of us in there,
Boom.
and we're there to make way for the rest of us to get in there.
Boom.
And that's another reason why I have to perform and do well because the person coming behind me,
let her in. Let her in.
And then, because there's this thing when you walk around the office and I see another black person, we always do this smile.
Yeah.
Or we nod, or we acknowledge each other. But then you do have those crab in the barrel type black people that
Yeah,
I made my way in. You got to figure it out. That's not me.
another
Will never be
conversation.
me.
Yeah.
But I can even tell now, me and my one black friend that on our side, whenever we get together, go to lunch together, and we have side conversations, I notice people look and they notice it.
They do.
and I love it. I love a fan. Keep looking.
Not even that, but
Get
I
scared.
feel like it's starting to become an issue. Like, what y'all think we doing? Like, we're finna a revolution against y'all? Like, we finna
when
collude
I
to
see
break down
y'all-
y'all?
because when
Like,
I see y'all eating together, baby, I don't care. I'm hungry. What am I
but that's
thinking for lunch?
normal.
Yeah.
Like, us
Yeah.
coming together, all of a sudden, like, I wonder why she's always da-da-da-da with her, and she's not. There's just this thing that we have as people.
Yeah.
And it's a survival thing. I can't control it. Just like y'all gravitate to white candidates and hire them over black people,
Boom.
I gravitate to someone black because I feel safe.
Safe there, and that's somebody who's going through it with you.
Exactly. Because like I said, this world was not built for our progression. We had to create it and fight for it, and we still are fighting for it.
Yeah.
And that's
So
why I'm here for
excuse me.
more black people in recruitment.
Exactly. So excuse me if
Shout out.
period.
Shout out. Black people in recruitment. Let's go.
HR, please, maybe that needs to be the But like I said, you do have those black people that be in HR that'll make you want to jump through hoops to get to where they are.
And which I said, like I said, we still have
Elitism, if you will.
That's a big problem in our community. But
I struggle, so you need to struggle too.
Exactly.
it's a lot of conversations, and just honestly, corporate space. Period. Like getting into corporate, and it's.
I like the way this conversation went.
It took a long time to get into corporate.
Yeah.
But like you said, we would have had somebody who maybe was in recruitment that looked like you and, really wanted to help. It would have been an easier process. But black and corporate.
Yeah, black and corporate.
Yeah.
What's the title? America has a problem.
Yeah,
Corporate America
corporate
has a
America
problem. Period.
Because y'all need to stop with y'all bullshit. But
Yeah, please
like I said,
stop.
I do feel like I see some progression. Because like I said, my office is typically like really laid back, and I do sometimes it's an up and down roller coaster. Sometimes I'm comfortable, sometimes I'm not. But I think that's just an ongoing thing. But I have faith that it'll be better.
It will.
Although I don't even know if I want to be in corporate the rest of my life, because I hate working for anybody else. But anyway,
Same. End goal for me is to be my own boss.
I don't have that calling.
To be a full-time
I feel that.
entrepreneur.
I don't have that calling.
But
I
yeah,
feel
that's
that.
cool.
Oh, no, I know it's
You know,
cool.
you in here now, honey. You just
mean,
gotta.
yeah.
I mean, if something
paving the
happens to
way.
where, I have the opportunity to not work for somebody, I'm going to take that
Yeah.
shit for sure. But as of right now, I think stability is just something that's important to me. And I don't have the balls to just go out there. And that's okay if you don't got the balls. Like,
Right. It's
Ain't
not for
nothing wrong
everybody.
with that.
yeah,
Ain't nothing
I
wrong with
just
that.
I just like that. Knowing
Yeah.
I got a check coming in every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No shade to
Yeah.
nobody. but-
Nah.
And I
Well,
got benefits.
shade to some people, but
Some. I was gonna leave it alone, but she did it.
yeah, I'm sorry. When you said it, I couldn't resist.
Okay, well, with that being said, that was the group chat, y'all. That was a really good conversation, and I hope y'all took something from it. The clip that you liked the most, repost it on your social
Yeah.
media, because this conversation needs to be heard by multiple people outside of the scope of
Low
Student
key, I kind of
Magnolias.
wish we could have brought one of our coworkers with us.
There might be a part 2.
Yeah, because I definitely have somebody in mind. I think she'll be good.
There might be a
yeah,
part
we
2.
can do a
yeah,
part 2.
we can definitely do a part 2 because I feel
We
like
can expand
Get
it.
there's
the
so
other
much
side,
more.
Get their
Because
side.
we didn't even talked about potlucks,
Baby,
but we're not gonna get into it.
I mean, we can.
we
Like,
got a few minutes.
I don't fuck
Okay.
with- well, no, this off topic, and it's not as serious, but I'm not gonna lie. For the amount of women that we have in our office, the amount of bathrooms it don't equal, and not all, but there are some.
They nasty.
I'm talking about will boldly
Ain't
be
washing
in
their
there
hands.
shitting and will walk clean out. Don't eat. If you are new to corporate, do not eat at the potlucks.
Do not.
Pay
not.
attention to who got cats.
Yes, because
And
cat
pe-
hair get everywhere. Ma'am, I do not want your broccoli cheese casserole because I know your cat was in there helping you make it. The
Licking-
paw was
Hell,
in the
the-
pot.
The
licking
stirring
the
cat,
spoon.
the cat did the taste testing.
Right. Cat
Use
nip
the
ass.
powder, stir it up. Like, I just, everything.
don't
But
want
honestly, that's everywhere in general, honestly.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
some, yeah.
especially there, because I ain't gonna lie, that's one reason I want to work from home so bad. That's the main thing I miss about working from home, like having
Yeah.
my own bathroom, because y'all
Yeah.
nasty.
I experienced that in
But
college.
women
like,
is
it was
in general.
Women
terrible.
are nasty.
El
Women in
Terry
general.
Blade.
Uh,
Ugh.
nasty.
But yeah, don't fuck with them pot-looks.
Don't.
Yeah.
If
All
it's
right,
if it
then.
didn't come from the
Pre-bought.
store, yeah.
Right.
If it didn't come
Yeah.
from the store, and
If
even
it's
then,
store bought, make sure the seal one broke.
Yeah.
Well, all right
Okay.
then.
Do we have repeats? Or
Yeah.
Okay, let's get it.
Okay. Anybody will go first?
no, not really.
Okay.
I-
Yeah. I do mine.
Okay.
You want to do that?
No, you go ahead. Mine ain't not that exciting.
Okay. So my repeat is Raising Cane's.
That sounds so good right now. I'm hungry.
swear to
as
God,
fuck.
I might be going there.
I'm
I'm
hungry.
hungry.
I'm
I'm
hungry.
hungry.
No,
I'm
we about to go
hungry.
eat.
Jeez.
Let's eat the. If y'all okay with the dollar menu.
Oh,
Anyways,
get back to you.
so Raising Cane's is a hit or miss. I will say Raising Cane's chicken is not the most seasoned.
Mm-mm.
It is not. You have to go
It's
home and
crispy,
doctor it, and it smells good. You have to go home and doctor it up. And I found the way to doctor it up for me.
Give
and
it to
that's
us.
Yeah.
Give it
and
to
that's
us.
why I like it. So I get it, and while it's still hot, and it reheats good too. So
Yeah.
I'll say that. I go home, I get my Tony Chachereau,
Ooh.
and I sprinkle it over the fries. Not too much though, cause sodium. And I put a little bit on the chicken. But then
Mhm.
I get some Polynesian
Okay.
from Chick-fil-A, some
Right.
Polynesian sauce.
Mhm.
Mix it with the cane sauce.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
baby,
You mix the Polynesian with the cane sauce?
dip, 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 dip.
All right. Okay. I like their honey
I
mustard.
like it separately too, but I try to dip, 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 dip. Both
I like
of
their
them.
honey mustard.
I've never tried the honey mustard because I know I like the cane sauce, and I know I'm coming
I
home
like
to the
their honey mustard, not
Polynesian.
gonna lie. But
Wait, Cane's?
yeah.
Got
Yeah.
honey mustard?
Yes.
They only asked me if I be on ketchup.
That's the only two
Right.
sauces that they
They don't
have.
say nothing about no damn sauce.
They
They
literally-
you want ketchup?
No, I want to
No
be on
public
ketchup.
service
No.
announcement.
I gotta get
Cane's has honey mustard. It's
Flashing. This is
good. It's,
news.
yeah. That's it though. They don't have barbecue sauce or nothing else, but they have cane sauce and they have honey mustard
And nothing else on the menu but them damn tenders.
and
That's
bread.
it. And bread.
But the bread hidden.
It does.
I'm more of a Zaxby's girl. I ain't gonna hold you. If I could
Ew.
take the Zaxby's chicken
Ew.
with the Cane's toast,
Mm-hmm.
keep your opinions to yourself.
What she say?
I don't like Zaxby's. I don't fuck with Zaxby's.
I ain't had a long time.
Anyways, Raising Cane's is my repeat of the week. I figured it out, and I've literally been eating it multiple times during.
Nah,
this.
I fuck with
so
Cane's.
hungry right now.
So yeah,
Same.
I'm so
hungry.
starving now. And now that
Um,
I've thought about it, go ahead.
So my repeat of the week is a throwback TV show. I really just started playing and have it playing in the background, but I forgot how messy it was.
Ooh,
So
I
was
love mess.
into it. The Secret Life of the American Teenager.
Oh, yeah, that
I'm
was
a
very-
messy bitch that lives
that
for
was
drama.
very
how
messy.
Yeah.
messy that
You know what?
show
You
was.
had it on while I was over there, and I
I
was.
did. I
was kind of
literally
into
turned it
it.
on.
That
I
was
was
a
like,
very messy show.
That show is so
White mess be some good mess.
And
It
I
do.
be into it.
It do.
White mess be good mess. Do be good mess. So
It
y'all I be into it. I forgot.
do.
I knew. I mean, obviously the main character got pregnant. I knew all that, but I forgot all like the people dating this person and people having sex with this
Because
person and the
that's one
other
thing,
girl.
they
had
date
sex with-
close. They date
Yeah.
close to them in they circles. Like
They do, and
they be
I was like, this
recycling.
is mess. Then the parents miss the
Parents
going
dating
with
each
each other
other.
and divorcing, and then they said the word sex so much on that show.
Sex.
Though every chance they could say sex, sex,
Sex.
sex. And I remember watching it when it first came out with my mama and just kind of feeling uncomfortable because they would always be like sex, sex, like
Ricky.
every few seconds.
You had sex with Ricky.
And I was just like, and so that's been on repeat for me. Just I was like, I
like
forgot
as
how.
background noise.
Yeah, but not kind of into. I was like, this shit is messy. Like this is wild.
That
Y'all
was my show back in the
15
day.
years, 15 years old,
Especially-
getting married to a girl who got pregnant by somebody else. I'm like, this is messy.
Like, no, exactly. No, this just the fact of you was with your dude, but you pregnant by somebody
But
else,
yes-
your real love, and then you the dude that you was with leave you and then get pregnant and then
With
get
the other girl,
the girl that your arch nemesis get her pregnant and then marries her.
and then randomly one season Bow Wow on there. I'm like, what is going on?
See, I think I watched
didn't
like
even know that.
I think
I
I
didn't
watched
even know
like the first season, but I couldn't get into it because it was a little
After
too
everybody
messy
started
for
getting
me.
pregnant, I stopped
Like, it was
watching.
too much.
Okay, I was like, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
now
but-
another little girl pregnant. I'm like, okay, hold on.
But I think that's good because in our regular lives, like there is no mess.
There is no mess.
We are not messy bitches who live for drama because I don't
So,
do
yeah.
mess in my
No,
real life.
I get it
So
through my TV.
I might need to get my dose of mess because it's
Yeah.
been real dry. So I might need to tap
Through
into
my
the
TV.
mess.
So that's my repeat.
Yeah.
Her. I don't know. I'm just hungry right now, so I think I'm gonna go food.
Yeah.
I got this one thing that I like. It's literally the only thing I get from this place, Panera.
Panera.
Their Chipotle chicken avocado sandwich.
Ooh, now that really sounds
I love a
good right
Chipotle
now.
avocado anywhere.
I love anything with avocado.
Their
With Chipotle.
Chipotle chicken avocado sandwich. It has been on repeat.
Describe it to us.
Yes, please.
All right, it
Take
is
me there.
on. I can't. It's not on ciabatta bread.
Mm.
It's
love a
on.
ciabatta.
I cannot think of the name of the bread, but it's so good.
Okay, that's all. I need
Is it
to
like an
know.
artisan?
Yes, I think it starts with a T.
Mm.
Tuscadini. I don't know because I'm a butcher it.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's grilled chicken. They have avocado slices on there. They have these little red peppers on there
Sprinkle,
with, like I
sprinkle?
said, the spices of avocado. And the chipotle sauce that just ties it all
Is there
together.
cheese on there?
I think so, but not
It
too
should.
much.
I feel like it would bring you
I think
together.
like it's like one slice of cheese, but I can't think of what type.
Mhm.
But it's just good.
Mhm.
And literally every time I go to Panera, which is often because it's right down the street from the office, that's what I've been getting. And also my second one is Kava because period.
Kava, that's all you gotta say.
Kava.
Kava.
This is a Kava stand account.
Yeah,
It is.
It
not.
is.
Not over here.
We love Kava over here. Send us some gift cards.
Them pita chips. My sister tried it for
Woo.
the first time yesterday. She loved it.
Why
Love
are you
it.
looking at me?
I go to Kava right now if I wasn't financially inadequate at the moment.
Cause I mean, I can spend anywhere from $10 to $20 at Kava
I
real
think
quick.
for me, I'm not against Kava.
You just don't really care for the.
I don't care for
toppings.
the toppings. I don't
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
feta cheese. I don't like olives.
Yeah, that's okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, there's no
Like,
point
It's
you going there if you don't like.
Which,
most
if you
of
don't
it.
know what kava is, it's like
Yeah.
a Mediterranean version of
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Chipotle. See,
And I
like,
love
food-
Like my
Mediterranean
kava
food.
bowl would be basic as shit.
Yeah,
but
there's
it's still
no
gonna
point.
hit. I promise
I
you, it's still
mean,
gonna hit.
I might.
But
That sounds so
it's
good.
a Mediterranean version of Chipotle. And I got one more.
Okay,
Like
go
I said,
ahead.
I'm hungry and it's food on
Yeah.
my mind. Piata, which is like the Italian version of Chipotle.
I need to go there 'cause I love some pasta.
It's like a build your own pasta place.
What's the closest
Or
one?
wrap. Or
What's the
or
wrap.
closest
wrap.
one?
I only
Huh?
get
I don't know.
Plano to me. I don't know because
We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah.
But
it's
it's
so
like
good.
a build your own pasta.
And they have a hibiscus lemonade.
They have a new mango
Ooh,
type.
you know
that
we
I-
love mango.
Yeah.
Y'all.
So, because like even some coworkers, my right hand guy at work, he never had piata, before, and he's lived in Dallas years, and
It's not a lot of them.
it's not a lot of them. And I guess if you they're small, so it's like if you don't
They're
know what it
spread out.
is, like you'll pass it very easily.
Mhm.
So, baby, I'll put you on some places because I be eating.
Yeah.
I love piata.
But I love food. But yeah, piata is real good. Yeah, it's not like amazing Italian food, but if you want some quick
Yeah.
Italian food on the go,
Mhm.
And I
Piata.
love pasta. I
yeah,
love
so it's some good
pasta.
pasta. So yeah, hit me
Well-
up if you want some dinner recommendations per.
Well, that's an episode, you guys.
Yeah.
As always, follow us on Still Magnolias Pod. Send your asking for friends to Still Magnolias, the Still Magnolias
at
at
gmail.com.
gmail.com. I said it.
Make sure
again.
you include asking for a friend in the subject title.
Yes.
We have a TikTok. We post on YouTube. More content coming soon.
Put us in your mess.
Yes, put us in your mess.
Yes.
Bless us, bless us. Because I have an opinion and I want to give it.
Yes, we will give it.
Exactly.
Anything else? Any?
I'll
closing
just say, take up space. Even though we know we're not wanted in any spaces, take up space. Because guess what? You can't get rid of us.
You cannot
can't-
get rid of it.
I'm gonna get to a point. I'm gonna get to a bag.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
But yeah, that's all I
Yeah.
gotta say.
Nothing other than y'all bitches that made me hungry.
Yeah,
So,
let's go eat.
I just want to say, be your authentic self.
Yes,
that
yes.
is what I feel
Don't
like
dim your
has
light.
worked for me.
Yeah.
Still fill the space out because we always have to have that spirit
Yeah.
of discernment. But I do think being my authentic self, because I mean, if you like dimming your light, you just gonna look like everybody else.
It's a disservice
I was
to
just-
you.
yeah, I
and
was
it's a
just gonna say
disservice
that.
to you. So
Don't dim your light.
don't dim your light. Be your authentic self, and you belong.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I do.
yeah.
Yeah, because we're kings and queens.
And sometimes before you know it, being yourself works out for you.
It does.
Yeah.
It can. It really can.
Well, all right then, y'all. We'll see y'all on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.
If you knew me from the ribbit, then you knew that I was